Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Man, got another great video for you guys today. As usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. We must continue to set the record straight. Stop the lies. Stop the narratives. Stop them from rewriting the history. Holding these guys to a standard. Man. And in this video, you know what we're talking about, guys. You know what we're going to talk about. Yes, that's right, guys. The Los Angeles Lakers have hired JJ Redick as their next head coach. They did it. They pulled the trigger. They made the move. And they brought in this clown, JJ Redick, man. This fake NBA analyst, this fake broadcaster, this fake podcaster. Just, like I said, just a fake dude, man. Just a very condescending dirtbag to me. JJ Redick, man. Doesn't respect the history of the game, man. He's not a genuine person, man. I have no respect for JJ Redick, but the Lakers brought him in anyway with no experience. Let's bring in JJ Redick. And we're going to talk about in this video, guys, because once again, the Lakers are an embarrassment. And once again, they embarrassed themselves, man. I feel bad for the Los Angeles Lakers fans out there. They're bringing in JJ Redick, man. My God. We're going to talk about this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states that's been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all support, man. It means a lot, guys. Thank you very much, for real. You guys are supporting me a lot, me subscribing to my channel, liking my videos. Yo, the feedback, the info you guys give me, man. Thank you to all you guys out there, man. It really means a lot. I am truly, truly humbled, man, for real. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, the Los Angeles Lakers are a joke franchise right now. LeBron James is a joke, and we all see what's going on. They bring in his clown buddy, JJ Redick, man, his podcasting running mate. They bring him in to be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I told you guys, we knew this was going to happen. We knew this was coming down the pipe, man. We knew that LeBron James was trying to get his boy in there. He's always manipulating things. And this is why I love when LeBron James fans will say things like, LeBron James not the GM, LeBron James not the owner, LeBron James ain't this, LeBron James don't make the moves, LeBron James don't make the decisions, he's just a basketball player, blah, 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 blah. You guys are trying to put everything on LeBron James. He's not this. It's a joke, but then they'll call him the GM. We all know that LeBron James is always crying and moaning to whatever management he's on. Think about it. You still have clowns out here, these LeBron James apologists, that to this day will talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers organization. Oh, Dan Gilbert's the worst owner in sports history. How could LeBron James win with an owner like Dan Gilbert? He could never win on the Cavaliers. All these excuses. I don't hear any other great player I never hear anyone else blaming the owner or the GM for the other great players' lack of success or inconsistency. I never hear this mentioned. Never. For Michael Jordan, it's the flip side. Oh, Michael Jordan had Jerry Krause, one of the greatest general managers. Really, Jerry Krause? One of the greatest general managers? Why? Because he drafted Scottie Pippen? Who the hell was Scottie Pippen? Who was he? He was no one. Who the hell was Horace Grant? These guys are nobodies. Nobodies. They got rid of Doug Collins for Phil Jackson. Then he ended up turning his back on Phil Jackson years later. They got rid of Charles Oakley for Bill Cartwright. They made all these moves. Michael Jordan wasn't happy about these moves. But what? Did he cry and moan? Did he ask for a trade, Michael Jordan? Did he ask for Phil Jackson to be fired? Did he ask for any of those guys to be kicked off the team? No. Did he cry and moan about Jerry Krause? Or cry and moan about Jerry Reinsdorf and his lack of winning mentality when they wanted Michael Jordan to sit out the rest of the 1986 season, right? And showing no kind of winning mentality. None of that stuff. No, Michael Jordan was like, no, I'm not sitting out. We're not going to go and tank for a draft pick. Did Michael Jordan cry and moan about this stuff? Do any of the Michael Jordan fans cry and moan about Jerry Krause and Jerry Reinsdorf and how they destroyed the three-peat Bulls of the late 90s? No. How is David Griffin, or the owner, Dan Gilbert, how is he the worst owner in history when Jerry Reinsdorf literally allowed Jerry Krause, the general manager, to single-handedly destroy a three-peat champion with the greatest player of all time, arguably the greatest coach of all time, winning 3 in a row? He let this Jerry Krause guy break that up. That sounds like one of the worst owners in history to me, but I'll digress here. But you know what I'm saying, though. So LeBron James gets all these excuses made for him, man. They blame the general manager, the owners, on LeBron James. We all know they blame the teammates, and obviously the coaches take the blame. So now there's another head coach coming in, and once again, another hand-picked LeBron James selection. LeBron James has been picking coaches for a long time now, man, right? And the funny thing is that when things don't go right, they blame the head coach. Oh, Darvin Ham wasn't this, Ty Lue that, this guy this. Frank Vogel that, right? All these guys that LeBron James has gotten rid of over the years were quality head coaches, but for LeBron James, it wasn't good enough, right? It didn't work. And why is this? Because it exposes LeBron James once again. LeBron James is not coachable. He's not coachable. This is like LeBron James is doing everything in his power to be ingratiated with the coach and listen to the coach and follow the game plan and play in an actual system. He won't allow a coach to come in and run his system. But then at the same time, they're going to blame the head coach. It don't add up. It can't be. If LeBron James is running his system, he's supposed to be the leader, the best player on the team. This man still takes no blame. And here we come with JJ Redick now. This is the laughing stock of the NBA. The Lakers are a complete embarrassment, man. Like I said, I feel bad for the true Los Angeles Lakers fans out there, man. Because right now you brought in a podcaster. JJ Redick is a podcaster, guys. That's what he does. He has a podcast. And he runs his mouth on a podcast. JJ Redick has been embarrassed over the last 3 or 4 years more than anyone else on internet. Probably him and Gilbert Arenas and Kendrick Perkins. They're the biggest jokes on the internet. They're the biggest jokes in basketball talk, along with guys like Nick Wright and the Shannon Sharps. These guys are buffoons. They're a bunch of clowns. We are constantly exposing these fools. And once again, JJ Redick is a podcaster. No coaching experience, not as an assistant coach, not as a head coach, not at the high school level, the college level, none of this stuff. JJ Redick was a mediocre basketball player at best. Once again, he's not respected by anybody in the NBA or basketball circles. I haven't heard anybody say a good thing about JJ Redick. And if I have heard them say anything good about JJ Redick, once again, it's from some weird media member or one of LeBron James, fan club members. Nobody respects JJ Redick. Once again, this is why Bob Cousy at 90 plus years old came out and shut JJ Redick down. Shut him up. Bob Cousy in his 90s came out to shut down and shut up JJ Redick because he was talking reckless. Same thing with Jerry West. Jerry West, rest in peace. Jerry West had to come out in the past over the last couple of years and shut up a JJ Redick because he's talking reckless about things he knows nothing about. And once again, from the perspective of a bum, JJ Redick was a role player at best, man. He was nowhere on the level of guys like Bob Cousy, the JJ Redicks. Nowhere on the level to be able to talk and say the things that he does the way he says them. The nerve of this guy, I told you, he's condescending and he thinks he's smarter than everyone else, which leads me to the next problem for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I've mentioned this before. Who the hell is listening to JJ Redick? Is LeBron James going to listen to JJ Redick? No, he's not, because LeBron James listens to no one. So how are you going to demand respect and demand the attention of the players around you, JJ Redick, if you have no experience, no head coaching experience? You never won a championship as a player. You were never a main contributor to a team. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, JJ Redick was part of that Los Angeles Clippers team that blew a 3-1 lead. He was on that team. Now, I'm not saying it's JJ Redick's fault, but he was on that team, right? What does he know about winning, JJ Redick? When has he won in the NBA? Nothing. Nothing. Once again, JJ Redick talks about himself or talks the way that he talks as if he's some legendary player. Nowhere near that. And this is why JJ Redick embarrasses himself and why no one respects him. Now you see a lot of ex-NBA players pushing back against some of the things, the takes that JJ Redick has. But once again, it's too little too late. The true fans, guys like me, we've been calling this stuff out. We've been exposed as fool. So tell these ex-NBA players thinking because they play in the league and that we're just fans, they're better than us. They know more than us. No, that's not true. Once again, just because you play in the league doesn't mean you know the history of the game, or you respect the history of the game, or you're honest, or you have integrity, or class. JJ Redick is classless. He's got no integrity. He's not honorable. He's a dirtbag, JJ Redick. And this dirtbag is now coaching the Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron James, who's uncoachable. Who's getting the blame? Is it JJ Redick? Is it LeBron James? Who's getting the blame? That's what I want to know. Because there's going to be some blame to go out this next season coming up. Because we know what's going to happen, because the same thing happens every season. Right? The hot seat, the trade talks, the load managing, The standing around on defense from LeBron James, the lack of hustle, the lack of sportsmanship, walking off the court early, no leadership, not giving a damn in practice, not pushing your teammates and making them better, not fitting into a system, not helping the coach. None of this stuff. So I find it very interesting who's going to take the blame and who's going to be in charge really. Because we all know JJ Redick is just a figurehead. He's not a real coach. He's not a real man. He ain't got no backbone. He's going to stand up to LeBron James in the huddle. He's going to have LeBron James and call him out for not playing defense. No, he's not. That's the problem for LeBron James. He has not been held to a standard. He hasn't been held accountable. He doesn't even hold himself accountable. That's why I said he doesn't get the respect. He doesn't even have enough respect for the game or enough respect for himself to go out there and hustle on the defensive end, to give that effort consistently. He won't do it. So he'll play his 35 minutes a game, make sure he gets those points, right? He's going to chuck those shots up. He's going to get those flat-footed rebounds. And of course, he's going to hold the ball and get those assist numbers. But the Lakers will finish in the 7th seed again. Remember, guys, since LeBron James has been in LA, since the 2018-2019 season, the Los Angeles Lakers have not finished above the 7th seed except for one season, the bubble season. Think about that, guys. It's not ironic that happened. Every year LeBron James has been there, they finished at the 7th seed or lower, guys. The 7th seed or lower. Even though coming into these seasons, they were in the top 3, top 5 in preseason odds to win a title. To win a title, guys. Not to make the playoffs, to win a title. Just last season, they had the 6th best odds out of 30 teams to win the title. Coming into the season, they finished in the 7th seed, and they barely did that. They were fighting for a play in the entire season, even though they had a plus 500 free throw differential. Plus 500, guys. Unheard of. Still only finishing the 7th seed. Why is this? LeBron James ain't playing defense. He's load managing. He's flopping around. He's not showing any leadership. He's not making the players around him better. Everyone's forced to play around LeBron James, so they're inconsistent, which means and makes LeBron James teams inconsistent. LeBron James' effort is inconsistent, but he'll chuck those 20 shots up. He'll make sure he gets them 20 shots up, though. But he won't play no D. I told you, I dared LeBron James to make an all-defensive team this season. I dared him. Couldn't do it. I dared him to play 80 games this season. Couldn't do it. Remember, they said coming into the season, he was the healthiest he's been in years. So then why couldn't the man play 80 games? Healthiest he's been in years. Couldn't play 80 games. Couldn't give no defensive effort. Couldn't make an all-defensive team. Couldn't sacrifice his numbers for the betterment of the team. Couldn't be a leader. Couldn't stay on the court. He had to keep walking off. Right? Still pouting and moaning on the bench. Terrible body language from LeBron James. No leadership. Still 21 years in. But JJ Redick's going to come in now and be the difference. So once again, they've made an excuse for LeBron James. They've excused last season, and they put on Darvin Ham. It was Darvin Ham's fault. So let's get rid of Darvin Ham now. We're going to bring in JJ Redick with no experience, and now the Lakers are going to be what, contenders now? What are the Lakers' preseason odds going to be, guys? What are they going to be? Are they going to be contenders for the title? That's what I want to know. Because with JJ Redick, I don't know how you could be a contender. I don't know how you could be. No experience from JJ Redick. Once again, I said he's never won a championship. The guy's a loser to me. And once again, he gets no respect. Who's really respecting JJ Redick out there in the NBA circles, in the basketball circles? This is once again a LeBron James move. Proving once again that LeBron James manipulates every organization he goes to, except for the Miami Heat. They never allowed him to manipulate them. Pat Riley wasn't going to be a punk. Pat Riley's a straight G. And he told LeBron James straight up, yo, man, you ain't running this. I'm running this. This is how we run the Miami Heat organization over here. This is how we do business over here. And that's why they've been consistently competitive all these years, even though they haven't had a big-time talent on that team. Eric Spoelstra's proven himself to be a great coach in this era. And the Miami Heat are always competitive, even though their best player is Jimmy Butler, who's in and out of the lineup all the time, never there when you need him. And he's not a superstar talent, and they're still competitive. They've still been to 2 NBA Finals without LeBron James, without Dwayne Wade. No big-time superstar, no MVP caliber player, but yet still the Miami Heat are a competitive organization because they're first-class organization from top to bottom because of guys like Pat Riley. Every other organization LeBron James has tanked. He's destroyed. Think about it. Destroyed the Cleveland Cavaliers the first time around. Tried to destroy the Miami Heat. They weren't hearing it. That's why they're still competitive. Went back to Cleveland, destroyed Cleveland, left them in flames. And then now he's in LA, and he's leaving them in flames. They're in complete shambles. That 2020 bubble championship, don't no one respect that? Does anybody respect that? On his super team with Dwight Howard, Anthony Davis, Rajon Rondo. No one cares. You beat the 2020 Miami Heat in the finals. Once again, Eric Spoelstra proving he's doing more or less. Who did he beat in the finals? Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, who didn't even play every game. Right? There were all these injuries on the Miami Heat, and the Lakers still went 6 games with the number 8 seed. Miami Heat not impressed at all with the 2020 bubble championship from the Lakers since LeBron James has been there. LeBron James has accomplished nothing in LA. Literally nothing. All he's done is get his mural vandalized. All he's done is take the Los Angeles Lakers and embarrass them. Right? He's exposed himself in LA. Big time in LA. And now we got JJ Redick there. So like I said, now you have a podcaster. You know, they're always telling you that Michael Jordan and all these other players were plumbers and taxi cab drivers. Look at the coach. You literally hired a podcaster as your head coach in LA. A podcaster. None of the coaches that I grew up with were podcasters. There was no podcasts. This guy literally has his headphones and a microphone and talks nonsense all day long. That's all this guy does, JJ Redick. He makes no sense. He doesn't educate people. Once again, yeah, he might know X's and O's, no doubt about it. But once again, JJ Redick does not command any respect, no cachet. He has no integrity. So really, what's going to happen during the season? The Lakers are going to be inconsistent, right? Something's going to go on. They might have some injuries, some load managing going on. No defensive hustle from LeBron James. The Lakers will be floating around 500, maybe below 500. And then all of a sudden, they're going to start doing what? JJ Redick, he's got to get this team together. JJ Redick's on the hot seat. Or what are they going to start doing? Anthony Davis. They'll start blaming Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis this. Anthony Davis that. No matter what Anthony Davis does. The man played, 77 games last year? This past season? Played more games than LeBron James. Like I said, Anthony Davis was carrying LeBron James on the defensive end. Carrying LeBron James for years now on the defensive end. Carrying and protecting and covering LeBron James up. But they'll give Anthony Davis a bunch of crap. Anthony Davis is soft. He's frail. So is LeBron James. Anthony Davis ain't bragging about how much money he spends on his body, how much conditioning he does in the offseason. LeBron James does, and still couldn't play more games than Anthony Davis. It's a joke, man. Anthony Davis has played more games in LA than LeBron James has, guys. Those are the facts. But they always give Anthony Davis a bunch of crap. So are they going to have this stupid in-season tournament again? Are the Lakers going to be the favorite for the in-season tournament? They're the defending in-season tournament champions, the Los Angeles Lakers. Is that what we're going to be hearing? You guys know the deal, man. This is a joke. This is an absolute embarrassment in the NBA. JJ Redick, we knew this was going to happen. Exposing LeBron James and his manipulations of the franchise that he plays on, has just destroyed the Los Angeles Lakers. Jeannie Buss, she's a piece of garbage. She a hoe. She a loose woman, man. And she has no business savvy. She has no integrity, this woman. She has no class. She's a classless lady. And it's a damn shame that she ran this organization into the ground after her father rose this franchise up to prominence. She destroyed it over the last 3-4 years, destroyed this franchise, along with LeBron James. Because she allows this. And LeBron James, once again, is a master manipulator. Trades players, gets rid of coaches. Think about the first season he got to LA. They got rid of Luke Walton and traded away a bunch of players. Had Anthony Davis request a trade to save him. Remember, Anthony Davis saved LeBron James in LA. Without Anthony Davis in LA, LeBron James does nothing in LA. It's Anthony Davis who saved LA, guys. He saved LeBron James. Not LeBron James. And now they're bringing JJ Redick to do what? To be a puppet for LeBron James. The JJ Redick puppet. Are they going to be having the podcast on the sideline during games? Are they going to call timeouts and be, all right, guys, on the next episode, we're going to be talking. They're going to be doing these TV timeouts so that JJ Redick and LeBron James can promote their podcast in between timeouts. Is JJ Redick going to be spending all the time and energy doing his hair to make sure his hair is looking nice and slicked up? He ain't got time for X and O's. He's too worried about his hair. The guy's a clown, man. He's soft. He's a soft, feminine fool. No coaching experience. So let's bring him in to coach the old LeBron James, who's not doing anything on the defensive end, no coachability, no leadership. Is JJ Redick going to walk off the court with LeBron James early? Is he going to call LeBron James out for things that LeBron James ain't doing? Is LeBron James going to pout and mow on the bench while JJ Redick's trying to draw up a play? These are things LeBron James has been doing for years, guys. For years. LeBron James is a complete dirtbag like JJ Redick. How are you going to have two idiots in charge of a team? Where's the leadership? Anthony Davis is not a leader. LeBron James is not a leader. And neither is JJ Redick. He's not a leader. Where's the leadership? Mark Jackson still don't got no damn head coaching job. Where the hell is Steve Nash? They bring in JJ Redick. JJ Redick. So once again, guys, I feel bad for the Los Angeles Lakers fans out there. This is an absolute embarrassment. The Lakers hired a podcaster to be their next head coach. I can't wait to see the storylines for next season. Remember, coming into this past year, they were saying what? Oh, LeBron James, the healthiest he's been in years. The Lakers roster's revamped and retooled. But then they finished in the 7th seed. Darvin Ham's fired. The Lakers are a mess. Once again, another offseason, right, in disaster for LeBron James' team. But he's the greatest of all time, LeBron James. He's a great leader. It's an absolute joke, man. I don't respect LeBron James or JJ Redick. And like I said, no one's going to be rooting for the Lakers next season. And they're going to get all these built-in excuses now. Are they going to start giving JJ Redick a bunch of built-in excuses? Oh, it's JJ Redick's first year coaching. He has no coaching experience. So they're going to allow JJ Redick to destroy this whole season. And who cares if they win? But I thought LeBron James is there to win. Either LeBron James is there to win or he's not. What are we doing here? You bring in a rookie head coach with no experience to help LeBron James win? This how you know it's going to be LeBron James coaching the team through JJ Redick. And this is expose LeBron James. We're going to have all kinds of material next year. See, this is what I'm saying, guys. A lot of the LeBron James apologists, these soft LeBron James fans, they'll always be like, yo, you guys always talk about LeBron James, man. You guys don't stop talking about LeBron James. This is why. Because every time you turn on the TV, you go on the internet, there's some more nonsense happening around LeBron James and his team. There's always a drama. It's always a circus. So we're reporting on the facts. And we're setting the record straight here. This man is nowhere near the greatest of all time and should never be talked about as one of the top 5 or top 10 greatest players. Nowhere near Michael Jordan or some of the other all-time great legends. This man's a complete embarrassment in the NBA. He's destroyed the NBA over the last 10 seasons, man. And he's destroyed the Lakers over the last 4 or 5 years. A complete embarrassment. You bring in a JJ Redick. How many coaches now? Luke Walton, Frank Vogel, Darvin Ham, JJ. 4 coaches in 6 seasons. It's a joke, man. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.